Hi everyone, Nevi here just to remind you that sometimes Nevi plays games that have content that might be very uncomfortable for various people to see, which includes gore or mutilation, among other pretty brutal things. This upcoming video is one such of those. Please be mindful of your limits and what makes you uncomfy, and take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, so of course, get your shower in. Thank you so much for coming in to raid. Take care of yourself. We'll be here for a few hours. We'll be here for several hours. Leave the insurance paperwork to the experts. All right. I will leave the insurance paperwork to the expert. All right. So yeah, the first ending, the only ending you can get on your first playthrough. Also, if you haven't played through Silent Hill F before, this is your chance to not get spoilers. Thank you, Obsidian! I am a good shrimp. And thank you, Jade, for the screamer. Unfortunately, I was staring at chat when that popped up. So, yeah, if you haven't played Silent Hill F yet, this is your... a shrimp via plush? Oh, that would be so cool. So yeah, if you haven't played Silent Hill F before and you don't want spoilers, this is your last chance to flee, because we are in our second playthrough. So, just fair warning for anybody. So you can only get Coming Home to Roost on your first playthrough. So... We're gonna have to figure out how to obtain the sword. But the big thing is that you don't eat the capsules. That is part of our big thing, is we need to not eat capsules, and we have to do something with the sword. Wait, how does this work? Yeah, this one. New Game Plus. Yeah, we're gonna leave all of this the same. So which uniform? We did the pure white sailor uniform the first time. Oh, they're pretty good, I think. I'll check them again in a second.
ねえ、知ってる？女の人はお嫁さんになるのが仕事なんだって。
仕事じゃないよ。ひな子はお嫁さんになりたくないの？
でもお父さんに言われるとなりたくなくなる。
宿題と同じだね。
やれって言われるとやる気なくす。
お待たせ。
お姉ちゃん。
何かいいことでもあった？
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひな子、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
I actually like really kind of need to get this game's soundtrack. Like I'm really thinking about it, Chu. You know, do you mind DMing me about the sword specifically? Because I just don't know. Like, I know where to get the sword, I know where it's supposed to be, I just don't know all of the details around it. God, I hope so. You should be able to just straight DM me, though, because I've got my settings to anybody who has, anybody in a Discord, anybody who shares a Discord with me. That's what I'm trying to say. This song reminds me of South of Midnight.
とにかく今後のことは親の方で話を進める。
お父さん、ひな子の気持ちだって。
こんな話二度とないんだぞ。ひな子にとってこれ以上の幸せがあるか？あるわけがない。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひな子。
それにしてもあのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。二度と金に困らずに済むぞ。
お父さん、やめてくださいよ。ひな子に聞こえますよ。
So that's a completely different opening scene. Hello, Lamau Blaze It 420. Welcome in. No, you're all good. You are all good. I just had to pause because I needed to read the whole thing. Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it, and then lists various preparations like shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan-fried, deep-fried, stir-fried, Jesus, pineapple fried lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potato, shrimp burger, and shrimp sandwich. Did sound films can tell you it's so difficult. I believe it. Hello, Nomi! The sound effects are very clean. Yeah. Thank you, Chu. Yeah, the sound effects are really clean. But yeah, no, that's actually really cool. I actually didn't know there were that many ways to prepare shrimp. My flesh host is deathly allergic to it, so we don't get to eat it. Okay. Do not go. Alright, go everywhere but. It's just getting started. We just got going. We don't have any red capsules on us, so I don't need to worry about getting rid of them. But also, that was a completely different intro. Usually, like, Hinako and her father start, like, yelling at each other. But Hinako, as you saw, had zero conversation there until just now.
Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker, I'm a goddamn frog.
Ribbit, ribbit, indeed. Also, Chu, being able to lock yourself out of it is exactly what I was worried about, and why I was like, yeah, actually, you know what, I will take this information. It's Silent Hill. That's just how it be sometimes. Why are my formidable foes already still here? Why does it have something new? Oh, the monster that my father turned into, it acts the same way he did when he let his anger get the best of him. Only the curse of fatherhood that made my dad appear human. This form, his true form, must have been hidden underneath all along. Monster that my mother turned into, I'm not even sure she's realized what's happened to her. Always being humiliated and abused, her twisted ideal of happiness. There's no way that she was a human to begin with. Yikes. Intimidating monster that appears in Shiramuku, a traditional white wedding kimono, uses their grand fox arm to compel others to obey. Looks down on me and denies my existence, but at the same time it pities me like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me, you're no better. I see. Of course, Fawn. I don't remember this path being here. Ooh. Article, Serious Issues in Ebisukuoka, April 21st, Showa 20, 1945, Evening Edition. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisukuoka Yamabe district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. Yes, Lodestar. Yes, that is... So the ending that you get of the first one is that Hinako is in a drug-fueled rage and is, like, seeing hallucinations and everything and is killing everybody on her way. We're obviously looking into what's actually happening. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about what future environmental issues this might lead to. Yeah, effing bath salts. Entry to mountain prohibited.
土砂崩れで通れない。昔はここ登ったな。
Hello, Cloak. Very well, I shall have some water. I have had water. See, I always go through a game. My posture's actually good because we're on the PS5 today. And also, I'm actually in VTube Studio, so. Okay. Chu said just not to go to the candy shop yet. Carefully search everything. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. was weird to see the clean uniform. Hello, Pounce. How are you today? He just came in to hit the crab rave and then he left again. Local doctors note, a fox's wedding is a common expression used for times when it rains while the sun is still shining. According to the older folk here in Ebisugaoka, however, they used this expression for when a young girl was spirited away. Folklore pertaining to gods and spirits becoming infatuated with human women is not something unique to Japan and can be found across the world. Ebisugaoka is no exception to this. Even here, there are old tales of young girls being taken away on a fox's wedding and disappearing forever. During the Meiji and Taisho periods, the town elders would apparently reassure the families of missing daughters that they had been swept away by a fox lord and are now enjoying a life of luxury without a care. Oh, right, of course. It makes sense that this is filling in the first time again. Ebisugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abara age tofu pierced through with an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special only we do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugaoka. Also, all of this new information is great. I love that all of the lore has, like, changed up now. It makes me so happy. I remember... Gosh, this town is...
Kami-sama, 私はどうしたら
Drinking at this time of day? Woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. Research notes on exotic herbology. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains the New Text on Anatomy, there was a peculiar book by the name of Exotic Herbology published in the 5th year of the Annai era, 1776 AD. Strange as the text was, it had been largely forgotten by history. A foreign missionary brought this text to Japan along with a curious medicine that would supposedly allow one to speak with divine spirits. This drug came to be known as Kakura Makakura by locals. However, in order to have contact with the gods, one must first liberate one's soul. However, upon doing so, the individual will fall into a temporary state of unconsciousness, potentially leaving them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. That's new. The hell? This door definitely was not open before. Need a key. Okay. Research Journal Photo 1. Photo attached to Research Journal appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisukolka. Okay, I see bikes and metal. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword. However, it is said the sword's animosity continued to grow even as it remained buried under the earth. So the people erected a sacred barrier around it using Jizo statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should start by looking for these Jizo statues first. It appears that the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony? Yin and Yang? The 5 elements of Wuxing? During this period, it was thought that everything was composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Therefore, 5 was the number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be 5 Jizo statues. Are 5 such statues located in this town? I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task.
町にあるお地蔵様。少し探してみるか。
That one also needs a key. Ooh. Give me more Arare. I'm gonna need that. Need another key. 3 keys. Oh, we don't have any weapons. But also, Lodestar, this game takes place... Another key. Oh, there's... Okay. This game takes place in the 60s. So I honestly don't know when Anne of Green Gables became very important. Women's Magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. This is from Sakuko, but it's too cute for me. Isn't that cute? Why do the 2 of those children have their faces scrolled out with Tori over them? Yeah, no, this is not just after the war, although Japan is still suffering very heavily of the effects of it. He always told me, play Lit House like a good girl should. Key stored in the doll's bag. It seems to open the door to the next room from the balcony. More Arare? No? Okay. A boy's diary. I'm gonna be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it, and then I'm gonna be a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. And not just hunting treasure. A real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget that they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps, too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door when Mom got mad at me. She said, "What if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her." What's that all about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds the hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. Treasure hunting game key. Small iron key. I see. I can give it a try. Okay. Packing Tips, a book by a well-known expert on how to carry large amounts of supplies. Increases our inventory capacity? I love you. Oh my gosh. It does almost sound like Indiana Jones, doesn't it? Oh, that's why we can't open it. Okay. Treasure hunt game note. You found this place too, huh? You're getting hotter. You gotta use that noggin of yours. Let the thrill of the hunt keep your spirits high. Why is there a doll there now? You're real good at this. Not any bozo could find this one. Too bad this isn't the treasure. But points for trying. You were so close. Faded bride doll. An old doll in the shape of a bride made from clay. Seems to have been forgotten for a long time. This is the treasure? Hiya! You got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking around here for treasure is no more than fodder for my traps. Oh, that was supposed to be hiya, not hiya. Kaboom! You got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone with half a braid window, this would be a trap. Well, yes, obviously, Alright, Chu, did I find the right thing? Did we do it? Oh, the treasure hunting game for sure. We got the right thing. Excellent. But now, okay. There's still more steps. Okay. Offered at the right spot. Still before the candy shop. All right. Oh, I assume it needs to be the Jizo statue area. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, we ain't going to Chizuriya yet. We have other things to do, Hinako. Oh boy. All right. I appreciate that, Chu. That would be great, actually. I do be a stretchy shrimp. I also skeeter. Whee! Alrighty. So, based on that photo, I bet... Yep. Shrimp Nevi is very happy. Shiny was really impressed. She's like, wow, your face is just like constantly in a smile, huh? Article. Serious issues in Ebisukuoka. Starting around May, Ebisukuoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may yet be maybe early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Okay, we still didn't go through that whole section of town over there, though. I want to make sure we don't miss any interesting new notes that I haven't seen. Okay, I think we have to go this way. Yeah, because that truck is preventing access, so... Let's go back up and make sure we didn't miss anything new at the other portion of town. There is a Pepsi Man game! Take from that what you will. You can usually see it at one of the GDQs each year.
お稲荷様だ。あちこちに祀られている。
Inari-sama statues act as memorials for older broken tools. It's okay to take these tools for your own as long as you have a use for them. This is called kishu, and it's an act that's considered virtuous. It's a teaching of Inari-sama to make the most out of tools in any way. I live in a small rural town of Ebisukuoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The Grand Iron Bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. It's said that the kanji for Ebisu in Ebisukuoka holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town is that there was once a hidden village for Taira clan soldiers who lost the Genpei War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village's code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river. But whether or not it's the truth remains a mystery. There's also an English Pepsi Man. It would make sense that the one with Godzilla was would be a Japanese exclusive, though. Okay. There we go. Now it's nice and clarified that we can't go through there. Enjoy your lurk, Fawn. Enjoy your playmate, Catsy. And your lurk.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
Okay. Thank you, Chu. Also for point 6, I'm pretty sure I know exactly the point you're talking about. That section of the game is kind of hard to forget, to be honest.
この先に抜け道があったはず。
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればな。
Jealous old biddies. You got it. Don't leave sections until you find the secrets. I do like that the scavenger hunt parts are permanent. You only have to do those once.
裏切り者。
サクコ、
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
I just realized we're still wearing the brooch. I just realized that in that cutscene that we are still wearing the brooch. You can't just leave Truck-kun like that. Truck-kun can't do his job if he's left like that. Driver. Yeah, so it doesn't mean... Honestly, I can't wait to find out, like, getting all this info. Oh wait, this is where we literally just came from. Fuck that guy, he can wait. I have shit to look at. Still under construction. When are they going to be finished?
よ、相棒。
シュウ。
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ひなこ。
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
Woohoo! Forgot it was gonna turn us around. Forgot this section was running. Except I don't remember being able to watch her run after us like this. I will say the lighting effects are oh shit. What did I miss?
ひ
シューにもらって。
No, we're not using those.
よかった。
Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pains from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Cool kids are drug-free! I need these off. Get rid of them.
言う通りだな。
You can have some Arare. Cool kids don't do drugs, Hinako. Also, am I correct that her conversation with Shu is different at the start? I don't remember him calling us Hinako until way later in the game, at any point in time. I feel like they had a different conversation until Sakuko came in. I'm gonna have to start editing this up tonight just so I can check.
これで戦える。ここどこ？急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
Yeah, because you've done all your playthroughs by this point, right, Shu? No, not more red capsules. Oops. So the reason that I'm throwing them out right away is so that I don't accidentally use them and fuck myself out of our ending. Because all of the endings, except maybe the aliens one, require you to not take the red capsules. I wouldn't say that Shu is knowingly poisoning us. Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna yeet them out of my inventory every time we pick them up.
誰？シュウ？
Especially because the game just auto-assigns them to your quick use slots until, like, you have other items to put there. Maybe we don't loudly call out for our friends, Hinako? Or our friend and her. Excuse me. That bitch went straight for the grab. I'll stretch. We will stretch the. Try to stretch the model too. Stretch our leggies. I have had water. And I've hydrated. God damn it. There's just fucking red capsules everywhere. And they're not good to hold on to for offering either, for those of you who know about the offering system. The red capsules can't be offered. Yokon! More of that, please. So I think that is the start of the broadcasts for the what I think will probably be my final ending that I get, unless I accidentally run it. Because that is the well, those of you who are familiar with Silent Hills know that there are typically a dog and or alien ending. Sometimes they are the same ending. I think this might actually be where we're supposed to go, chat. Hello, Penguin Pope! How are you today? It's good to see you. Fair and valid. Being Eepy is totally fair and valid. Local doctors don't. There are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-sama will... Or Oinari-san, excuse me, that's right, the doctor's not from here, so it's not Sama for them, will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some town elders who claim to have had broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-sama. Oinari-san. We're gonna pick it up just to throw it away. Get out. It hasn't been so long that we did our first playthrough of this that I don't remember those mechanics from the last insane slog of a fight through. Ow, oh, ow, ow, ow. The happy shrimp does do a thing. She got stabbed, unfortunately. If I remember how the Arare works... Oh, I can't look at it because we don't have any in stock right now. Or on us. Household Tips for the Good Wife and Wise Mother, a collection of loving ways for mothers to create the perfect home. Don't forget to yeet capsules, indeed. Yokan is great. The one downside to not being able to have the capsules is we are going to have far less offerings available to us. I saw your feet, bitch! Also, your face is in the other room, and... Wait, but we also have the back door key. That's a ladder. This is how we get down. I don't want to do this part yet. We have a key for down here. Oh my god, chat, I heard the most horrifying thing. When using a restorative item, you'll not be interrupted by normal attacks. Fuck yes! I heard a horrifying thing about, people in this game. Apparently, people were upset that they couldn't see up Hinako's skirt. Never mind the fact that she's fucking 16 years old. The red capsules, yeah, mechanically they are healing items that heal both your health and your sanity, which is important. However, they are... You can't get any of the good endings. Fucking right, Catsy? Alright, we're just gonna leave those ones there. I'm just not gonna pick them up. I could just dodge by and run by her. I actually probably will be dodging several of them just because we actually only have so much healing item left, or like weapon left. Yes, bandages, absolutely. Begin the faith. Begin the faith growing. In this game, you can offer things to the gods, and you earn faith for that, which you can then use to draw Omamori, which is equipment that, like, increases your abilities. Some. Or, there's also an item called an Enna plaque, which allows you to actually increase your character's abilities themselves. So just gonna start building up the faith so that when I start getting my Enna plaques, I can immediately begin upgrading our character. Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susuno no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. And according to Ebisuguoko's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamata no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higanokuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higanokuni is now known as Ebisuguoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible that this is where the legend of the poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. Yes! That's specifically an Emma thing, which we would use to upgrade, which I think actually we have enough faith right now. We do not. We need 800. We are halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Sorry, you're all stuck. I don't know. I don't know. Kitchen knife, my favorite. Second favorite, really. The sledgehammer is my favorite. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. My brain's in kind of a weird state today, so if I'm being particularly weird...
Rinko.
One of us has to make the first move. And it didn't have to be me. No, that's fair. This game is very Japanese coded, which is great. I love it so much. I actually think it's cool that Silent Hill is branching out outside of the US now. You can terrorize other places in the world. No, that's fair, Lodestar, that's fair. I just know that sometimes, like, I'm particularly weird when my brain's in, like, weird spaces. Okay. I cannot break that chain off. Wanted to. No, there are definitely horror games set in Canada. Ooh, a toolkit. Fair. Shit! No! Damn it! Oh, this is... Okay, I'm not as hurt as I thought. My webcam is kind of in the way of my health bar, which is kind of a problem. Okay. How are we health-wise? We're alright. We'll find some more Arare soon, I hope. I should have known. You really gotta watch your corners. Ramune! It can't reach. I would have it on top of my monitor if it could reach the PC and plug in, but it cannot. Receive 1 soda plus 1 marble. Oh shit, she didn't go down from that. Okay, there she goes. Ramune is a sanity restoration item in this one. Just in case anybody was like, what the fuck is Ramune for? It's a sanity restoration item. Nothing? Sad. Alright, chat, we've made it back to Chizuria. Baseball bat. Honestly, not sure, Lodestar.
ちっちゃい頃の咲子の夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ、咲子。帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。咲子、私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
This is why it gave us more weaponry as we got here. Come on. Okay, that one's down. Nope. No grabby for you. It is an understandable crash out. But also as a note,